This is Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel Universe scale action figure. And this is a great interpretation of this classic Stan Lee and Jack Kirby villain. Kang is a time traveler. He's definitely one of the really good villains that the Avengers have fought over the years. And this action figure interpretation of him is really well made. Before we get to the review, he comes with a weapon. A pretty basic, but it looks like a new gun. I don't think I've seen this type of weapon used in the Marvel Universe scale before by Hasbro. So it looks like a unique sculpt made just for Kang. And they'll probably reuse it at some point, I'm sure, but fits on the right hand really well. And hopefully it's going to come in clear, but the head sculpt is really nice. It's like blue, it has some shading, white eyes. You can see the headgear here. It's all detailed in the sculpting over here. This part is just like a piece they put over, but it has some lines and sculpt detail on the costume. The back of the costume, you could tell here, it's pretty plain. He has these high leg boots, which is kind of weird because you'd think like females wear these high type of boots, and I never got why some characters in Marvel wore these high type of boots, but that's the look he had in the comics. You can see he has sculpting detail here on the belt, and it just has the purple here. You can see the wrinkles on the folds of the costume. This part is painted on, painted stripe here. And what's really nice is if you look at the purple here, it might be hard to tell, but it's sort of like a metallic type of purple. It has a shine to it. It's not a flat purple that's very plain, but it looks nice that they used that. And the articulation, side to side, no up or down really. It's just mostly like that. That's the most you'll get. But the ball jointed shoulders can go side to side, can go up or down, and you have that articulation right at the top. It has one point at the elbow, same here. You can spin it at the wrist, and the wrist goes in or out. Same thing here. You can spin the wrist here, and it goes in or out. There's a hinge. This is an open hand, but this is really the gripping hand. Upper body can go up or down and side to side. And they gave you waist articulation. So both, even though you probably don't need this one if you got that. The hips, side to side, up or down. And they have the articulation cut right at the top. And even though the costume bit does hang down a bit, it does not get in the way of the articulation. It has double knees and articulation here at like the boot area. And the ankles can go up or down and side to side. So you got both. Even though Hasbro has cut down the articulation in their other Marvel lines, especially their movie related stuff, it's hopefully not going to affect the Marvel Universe because there's quite a lot of articulation, most of their recent figures, and they've increased the amount of articulation from compared to the early stuff. And this Kang figure is really good. He's a definite Avengers villain. So if you have a display, you'll want this character. The use of the purple paint color and the detailing, I would say definitely get this figure if you see it. So that's the review. Comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. In time, they will realize that Kang is a most worthy Avengers movie villain. And the future belongs to Kang. As if you didn't know that already. Now you do.